Hi everyone, my name is BJB Essen, the anchor for my Airview online program. My Airview online program is a unique platform designed to educate people, enrich people with knowledge of facts and realities in relationships, marriages, engagements in life, realities of life, name them. So it's not just a one person thing, it has to do with you, also the viewer. So we're here to share our thoughts collectively. Okay, so we're here to build lost relationships, create impact. All right, so please share your positive thoughts across via the WhatsApp number on the page. Okay, send it across. We'll read them out on the next episode to the viewers. So we're not just here to share our thoughts, we're here to make changes, as I mentioned earlier. So by watching, listening to this program, people make changes in life, and we're also here to receive testimonials too as well. I just want to quickly talk about one of those things that makes how I love you fits into oblivion. Today there's high rate of divorce in our society, but during our parent times, if one is divorced or faced with failed marriage, the person will be faced with stigmatization and shame and embarrassment. But because you wouldn't want to face that, so you do anything possible to sustain your relationship, to sustain your marriage, to make your relationship grow, isn't it? But nowadays, divorce is seen as a trend. There's not much value or importance placed in marriage anymore as before. So today we are going to talk about some of those things that causes that, which is 50-50 quotas and social media. There are many of them, but we're just going to talk about only one today. For those who may not really know what the 50-50 quotas is, it's the idea of you bringing your own. What do you bring to the table, and what do I bring to the table? So you bring your own 50% and I bring my own 50% for the marriage to work. This is common amongst us today. In fact, guys talk about it a lot. Like, I can't end up with a lady who cannot, you can't bring anything to the table. Come on. And some they will tell you outrightly, babe or wife, you will be the one taking care of the feeding in the house while I'll be the one to pay the house rent. Or I'll pay the school fees and we share the house rent equally. Is that right? Is that fair? Viewers, please be the judge. From my opinion, I would say it's not fair, not because I'm a woman, especially when children are involved. Yes, do you know what it means to feed perhaps maybe like 5 or 3 members of the family in the house on daily basis, and your own share as a husband is just to pay school fees? And sometimes they even walk up to you and said, oh, we're gonna share the house rent equally. Oh, come off it. Please, men or guys, please let's go of this. It's not helping. It's one of the things that causes failed marriages in our society today. The aspect of you bringing rice or bringing pepper, it doesn't work that way. According to God's will, the responsibility has been placed on each member of the family. The husband is the head of the house, so you are the one to provide for your household according to God's will. The Bible says that whoever that does not provide for the member of his household has disowned the faith. So each family member has a responsibility. Your responsibility as the husband is to provide for your household. Your wife's responsibility is to bring forth children. Can see how it works? So imagine you asking your wife, bring 50 and I'll bring 50. It doesn't make sense. Do you know what it means to raise a child? Do you know what it means to bring forth life into this world? Do you know what it means to have a sleepless night in nursing a child? Some of you be lying down snoring. You don't even know what goes on around. It's your wife. Everything about your kids is your wife. She's the one that bears it. So I don't think it's wise, and it's never wise for you to ask your wife. So it's never a wise decision to make, to decide to ask your wife, bring this. You'll be the one to take care of the house by feeding the house. and then I'll be the one to pay the school fees. That's all. Or you take care of the house, you do the feeding, and I will be the one to pay the house rent. I think if one is doing that, I think you do not love your wife. You do not love your wife. That is just the conclusion of it. You don't love her. If a woman has money or has some things left behind, and the husband is down, and if you treat your wife lovingly, you treat her with love, you handle her with care, you show her love, my dear, there is no loving wife that would not want to assist or help her husband. We only come in here as an assistance, not like a responsibility. Don't place it as a responsibility on us or on your wife to do all of that. It's not fair, it's not right in God's sight. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. It causes pains. There's no joy, there's no love, even when they pretend to. It's in fact, that's why you see sometimes you see wife disrespecting their husband, because they feel that they also contribute to the welfare of the house. If you want to gain the 100% respect from your wife, you have to do the 100% thing. Come on. Every wife understands when the husband does not have, especially when the wife or when the husband is open to the wife. But when you're not open to your wife, when you have money, you go around flirting with girls out there, spending all the money that you have. It's never the best decision to make. That's why I see some marriages crashes today. Yes. Sometimes it's not like they don't have the money. They have it, but they feel reluctant spending it on their wives. They feel like they are doing the woman a favor by having her as a wife. So it's not the right thing to do. They choose to spend the money out there with their side chicks, with their friends, rather than to spend it on their family members. They want the woman to bear the pains. It's not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be that way, okay? So you have to spend on your wife, make her feel loved. Don't make the 50-50 thing. Don't spell it out. Don't make it an outright thing. Let it come out from your wife. Part of showing her love to you, not you placing as a responsibility. And you see some men commanding respect, even when you know that your quota is not 100% and you need 100% respect in the marriage. It doesn't work that way. Let everything that should be done in the family affair should be done with love. Okay, not with compulsion, not with grudgingly. Spare me that English. So that is it. Okay, so we just have to try and see how we can work towards that in our marriage. The conclusion of the whole matter here is that you have to treat your wife with love, treat your family members with love, treat her with love, give her that love. Yes, because she deserves it. She's your wife. She is. For the fact that she's a woman and then she's also your wife, spend money on her, okay? Because she deserves it. It's not easy. It's not. So don't spend money on side chick outside when they will not be there for you when you are in trouble, when you are in tragedy. The only person that will always stand by you, that will always be there for you, is your wife and not your side chick. So spend money on your wife, okay? Spend money on your kids. Let them feel love. Let whatever that she does be expression of love. Don't let it be with force. Don't force it on her. Okay, so this is where we are going to draw the curtain for today's program. Next week we are going to discuss on a different topic, which is the influence of social media in marriage. Okay, so please send your messages across via the WhatsApp number on my AirView page. Remember, it's not just a one person thing. It has to do with collective efforts. So please send positive response or ideas only, okay, because we're here to recover lost relationships and stay happily in marriage. Okay, so we're also here to get testimonials by listening and watching this program. So please follow my AirView page on Facebook and also on Instagram and also on the YouTube channel to get more tips on how to recover lost relationship and stay happily in marriage. I remain BJB Esan, the anchor for my AirView online program. Bye for now.